I dibble and dabble in poetry. I don't want to call myself a poet, but I'll say whatever speaks to me. I used to think I did my best work when I was broken, almost like pain was a token to words best spoken. But over time I realized pain was simply my guilty pleasure. Nothing else can measure to the highs and lows of self-induced chaos. No drugs, I overdosed on toxicity and fears. I let my tears fill up a pool, I let it overflow way past full. I never smoked a blunt to freestyle. Smoking was my drug of choice to reconcile only after art was created. So rather, I just found a way to best rile up any peace I could find within myself. So stuck in denial, I didn't believe that life could be easy. I didn't feel comfortable in serenity. I liked to be full of self-pity. Complaining about life problems that I had carefully orchestrated for myself, I put all my accountability and responsibility on the shelf, and I became a victim of my own life. I read my story in surprise as if I wasn't the one who wrote this shit. I made myself a perfect fit for hell on earth, believing my hands could only create madness when I was simply capable of so much more. My hands were made of magic, whatever I thought appeared, but I didn't use it for good. I could have changed the lives of my peers, of the next generations. I could have wrote pages upon pages inspiring others not to go down the same path as me, to break generational curses, to stop clutching their purses, start spitting out verses, to follow whatever dream they had in their heart. Because there's only one thing that sets a dream and reality apart, and that's you. You are the creator of this reality. Remember that no matter what, it ends in fatality. So make the most of it. Find your course and go with it. Make your own rules. Think outside of the box. Get the fuck out of Knox. Finally release the lock on the chains you placed on yourself. All of your limits are self-imposed. You reap the shit that you sow. Your future is simply not set in stone, but yet you believe it is. And by simply believing that, every day you set the tone for the future and create exactly what you are so worried about. It's time to pick up the phone and do some research, discover new opportunities, and realize it is lunacy to believe that you cannot have whatever you want in this life. There are millionaires using so much less talent than you possess in your pinky. Your fingertips are magical, your hands can form miracles, you are an all-powerful being. And yet you callous them doing slave work, killing yourself to pour money into the pockets of a stranger? You don't even expect a thank you. That shit is critical. That shit makes me cynical. Your life could be so spiritual. You could change the world with just your words, but yet you play so little? That shit is selfish and absolutely in your worst interest. You say you're made in God's image, but yet you play this small? Shit, no wonder you can't realize that you are the God that you pray to. You are the light you turn to. You are the one to worship. You are the creator. You are God and the universe incarnated. You could create heaven on earth. It is time to rebirth. Leave your old life behind and create a new one. This shit is so unfitting and honestly belittling when you are God essence. Get out of this self-induced trance. You are ethereal. Do not waste your life waiting on a miracle.